Midnight at Saitama High. The air is thick with a silence that shouldn't exist in a place of learning. Kenji shouldn't have stayed late. The rumors were just stories. Right, just children's tales to scare the freshmen. But every flicker of the fluorescent lights feels like a dying heartbeat in the dark, reminding him he is alone. He tries to ignore the feeling of eyes on his back. It's just his imagination. He tells himself who's the wind, but the wind doesn't breathe. And the wind doesn't whisper your name from the shadows of the empty locker room. He reaches the end of the hall. The sign for the restroom hangs crookedly, bathed in a pale, sickly glow. The rumors about the third stall, they have to be fake. Urban legends born from bored students and dark nights. Yet, as he reaches for the handle, his hand trembles. The metal is unnaturally cold, like ice against his skin. The door creaks open with a long, agonizing groan that pierces the heavy atmosphere of the empty school. Inside, the air is damp and smells of old stone and something metallic. Something like rusted iron or dried blood. Kenji enters. His footsteps click against the cracked tiles. He heads for the stall, his heart pounding in his ears. He closes the door. The click of the lock feels final, a small barrier against the vast, encroaching darkness outside. For a moment there is only the sound of his own shallow, ragged breathing. He waits for the silence to return. Then he hears it. A soft, wet sound from the stall next to him. A slow, rhythmic scratching against the wood. Kenji freezes. His heart hammers against his ribs like a trapped bird. He holds his breath, praying he's mistaken. From beneath the gap in the stall door, something begins to emerge. A pale, slender hand. Its fingers impossibly long. The skin is translucent, showing dark, bruised veins beneath. It slides across the floor with a sickening, slithering sound. Kenji's pupils dilate. He watches, paralyzed, as the skeletal fingers twitch, searching the floor for something he can't see. Then comes the voice. It's a wet, guttural rasp that seems to come from the walls themselves, vibrating in his skull. Red paper, the voice whispers, dragging out the vowels into a terrifying, melodic hiss that freezes his blood. Or blue paper. The question hangs in the air, a death sentence masquerading as a simple choice in the dark. Kenji cannot speak. His throat is dry, his voice stolen by the sheer, primal terror of the thing beside him. Suddenly, the walls begin to weep. A dark, ink-like substance drips from the ceiling, staining everything it touches. It's not water. It's thick and smells of copper. It pools at his feet, turning the floor into a black mirror. He looks up, drawn by a horrific instinct. His eyes widen as he sees the ceiling isn't empty anymore. Hanging there, defying gravity, is a figure draped in a tattered white kimono, her long black hair cascading like ink. She descends slowly, her face is hidden, but the malice radiating from her is a physical weight pressing on his chest. The hair parts. A single, bloodshot eye stares into his soul, devoid of mercy, filled only with an ancient hunger. Kenji opens his mouth to scream, but no sound comes out, only a silent plea for a dawn that will never come. The ghost's mouth opens wide, revealing rows of jagged teeth, and a darkness that stretches into forever. A series of rapid, grisly flashes. Her screaming visage, his terrified face, the flickering lights failing one by one. The last light dies. The bathroom is plunged into a total, suffocating darkness where only the sound of tearing remains. The heavy bathroom door slams shut with a finality that echoes through the empty school, sealing the secret within. On the floor sits a single roll of red paper, soaked through and forgotten in the gloom. The legend is real. Remember the warning. Never stay late. And whatever you do, never go into the dark alone.